Mr. Anil Antony is joining us. We'll go back to our discussion in just a short while from now. Mr. Anil Antony, son of stalwart Congress senior leader, Mr. A.K. Antony, has joined the Bharatiya Janata Party today. He was sitting with, in fact, Mr. Piyush Goyal and other senior leaders of the BJP when he was inducted into the party. Mr. Antony, thank you for speaking to us. I want to start by asking you, sir, is this just the BJP not inducting you, getting you in, just at a moment to create news and, of course, to hurt the Congress party? You are being used as a PR campaign as far as the BJP is concerned. That's the charge.
This is a charge that I completely disagree with. This is a decision that I have taken after a lot of thoughts for 2-3 months. I was born in a Congress family. I grew up with a lot of Congress ideals as well as a lot of Congress values. For a short while, I was even working for the Congress party as an office bearer for a short period of 3-4 years. But now the party has changed considerably, and this party is no longer prioritizing national interest or the country's interest. It is focusing on the interest of 2-3 particular individuals. And I represent a young India, which I believe is the biggest majority in this country, and I travel across the country, and I do not think that this Congress party has any resonance with the young people in this country.
So
at the same time,
right,
I have been, let me finish. So at the same time, I have been looking at the Bharatiya Janata Party for a while. I have been following the party for a while, and at this moment I do sincerely believe that this party has a very clear vision to drive this country forward. Not even for one election cycle or 2 election cycles, but for multiple election cycles, for 20-25 years, for 2-3 decades, with a clear vision to transform this country into a developed country by 2047, an upper middle income developed country by 2047. And the party actually has a bunch of policies and plans which I think could bring tremendous, with a lot of technology integration, which is one of my core focus. There is a lot of technology integration. There are a lot of policies which I believe could create tremendous amount of social and economic mobility and social and justice.
Mr. Antony, let me ask you this.
So I looked at all this and
Sure. You said that you've been looking at the BJP for a long time, and you've also been the Congress for its vision at this moment. It's not in national interest. All that you have said before as well when you hit out at the Congress party. Why shouldn't it be turn around and the question be asked of you? Possibly you were not seeing your career being furthered in the Congress party. You were already looking at the Bharatiya Janata Party. You just used the BBC moment or the documentary to try and further your cause into entering the Bharatiya Janata Party. It's opportunism.
It is not opportunism. What happened was not planned in any manner. There was a documentary which came, which I completely, even now, believe that was an attempt to hit at India's sovereignty and integrity, and I raised certain points in one of the most mildest manner. And this is not the first incident. There had been incidents that has been going on for a while, where I do feel that the country was actually willing to compromise the core interest of the country for small time political gains. So I raised the opinion 2-3 months back. It was not with any intention in mind. It was an opinion I gave in a very mild manner. But things spiraled out in certain manner, and finally I resigned from the party. Then at that point of time, I did not have any intention to join any party.
Right.
Just like I study Indian politics, I look at Indian political spectrum. There was no vested interest in mind when I quit. But in the last 2-3 months, I did put a lot of thoughts into it, and I think that this is the only national party that exists in the country which actually has a vision to drive this country forward, which has a vision to uplift the people in this country, and therefore I did not join this party for any positions or titles or anything like that. I just
Right.
came for a platform where I could work towards forwarding this country's core interests
Sir,
and
that-
contribute towards the country's
Okay. The-
national transformation. That is it.
The
So I
party
did
that
not
you have
come here
just
for
joined
anything.
has,
And
at
I
this
only came to
moment,
work.
at this moment has zero electoral presence as far as your state, Kerala, is concerned. How getting Anil Antony, who himself, as at this moment is a greenhorn as far as electoral politics is concerned, how does this help the Bharatiya Janata Party?
See, that is what kind of roles I will play for the party will be depending on the party leadership and not on me in any manner. However, you have seen in the last few years, how this party has grown across India. You look at states like West Bengal, you look at states like Tripura, you look at states like Telangana, where the party had even smaller vote share than what the party has in Kerala right now. Right now,
Okay.
the Bharatiya Janata Party and the allies have double-digit vote share in Kerala. It has almost 14-15% vote share in Kerala. It used to be around 4% around 2009.
Right.
While you look at states like Tripura, you look at West Bengal, you look at Telangana, the vote share there used to be 1-2-3%, which became, let's say, 30 and 40 Assam, it all became like high 30 and 40% very, very fast, and the party is
Okay.
fastly growing across the country. Now, in the last couple of months, our Prime Minister has made it very clear that Kerala is also in the party's
Right.
main areas of interest. The party is putting a lot of focus in Kerala. The party has a strong organization in Kerala. The party has strong state
Okay.
leadership in Kerala.
Okay.
And finally, it is not about me. When people understand that this is the best alternative for them to contribute towards nation
Sure.
building, and
May
this
I,
is the best
may I request your
platform that will give
indulgence,
them
sir?
economic.
May I request your indulgence for just a moment? After you joined the Bharatiya Janata Party,
Yes.
senior leader of the Congress Party, your father, Mr. A.K. Antony, came out with a response to this. He has been a loyal congressman all his life. This is what he had to say. If you just give me a moment, we just would like to play it for our viewers, what Mr. Antony said on you joining the BJP.
2014 onwards, during the first Narendra Modi government onwards, they are systematically diluting diversity and secularism. Till my last breath, I will oppose all the wrong policies of RSS and BJP. I am now 82. I don't know how long I will be here. But I will, one thing I can tell, I will die as a Congress worker, is all.
It seemed that he was in a lot of pain when he made this statement. The party that you are saying is working against the national interest is the party that this man, your father, who has worked with the Congress Party for a very, very long time, wants to end his life with. He says that I will die as a congressman. Doesn't it hurt you today, sir, that you are pointing fingers as a party your father stands loyal to, even to this day?
See, my father is the person I have the deepest of love and respect for. Is the person along with my mother, I would say, are the two people I have the deepest of love and respect for in our lives, in my life. So this is not personal in any manner, but this is a difference of ideas, and this is a difference of viewpoints of where the country's trajectory is. Like I made it very clear, I represent young India. India is the youngest country in the world, where 65% is under 40, where median age is almost 27. And I can assure you, this current Congress Party, first of all, this is not the Congress Party which I have seen when I was growing up. This is not the Congress Party that existed even 20 years back. This is not the Congress Party that even existed 5 years
Okay.
back. This is just a party at this moment which has been reduced to just promoting the interest of 2-3 particular individuals.
That's not the
And
view that your
you
father
look
shares.
around,
Do
you look at a
you
young
somewhere
India.
regret? Do you somewhere
Yes,
regret
yes, of course.
possibly
I don't.
the hurt
no,
that he feels right now?
It is no. So this is. See, it is definitely painful, but at the same time, the Congress party is not the future of this country. And that is not my opinion, it is the opinion of vast majority of
Okay.
young India across India.
I just have one
And-
more question for
and
you, sir, before I
at
let
this
you go. The Bharatiya Janata Party, the party that you have joined, has hit out at the Congress party time and again, calling it a party run by dynasty, party run by just one family. You also come from a political family. Your father has held many important portfolios in the Congress governments. Isn't there double speak or dual policy as far as the BJP is concerned? By all standards, you would also be considered a dynasty now joining the Bharatiya Janata Party.
See, first of all, I have said again and again, I did not join the party expecting any roles or titles. I just came here expecting a platform where I can contribute towards this country's growth trajectory in some manner of my capacity and whatever roles the party think I could. So that is what it is. At the same time, for any young person in this country, I can assure you that the Congress party is not the platform to do that, because the party is not working for that in any manner. It is
Right.
just working on individuals. So this is not a question of, let's say, first generation politician or second generation politician, third generation politician. There are many second and third and even fourth and fifth generation politicians across political parties in India.
Right.
And some of them are doing well, some of them are not. And so this is not about, let's say, generational politics. This is
Sure.
about what kind of politics you are actually practicing.
Okay.
And here in the Congress party, you have a party that is actually putting personal interest over national interest and public interest. That is the
Right.
problem.
Sir, thank you so much for sparing the time. We wish you all the best for your new innings with the Bharatiya Janata Party, and we leave it to the voters and the young
Thank you,
people of
thank
India
you,
whether they
thank you.
share your view of what you are presenting as far as the BJP is concerned. Thank you so much for joining us here on NDTV.